What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and this is my baby, Kiloa, my Tesla Model S. Now, I easily think that Teslas are the most advanced cars on the road right now, but there are just some features that are missing that kind of makes you scratch your head a bit. So today, we're gonna talk about 5 features that I really can't believe are missing from my Tesla Model S. I know this video is going to scream first world problems, but for those of you who are interested in buying a Tesla or picking one up, it's gonna be pretty good to know what features are missing. And we can't forget the fact that Elon Musk does a really good job at listening to customers and implementing features that they ask for. So hopefully somebody at Tesla is watching and we can kind of talk about what needs to happen here. Now, one feature that Tesla have that everybody just about loves is the frunk. So you can always just pop this open and you get access to some extra trunk space, but it's in the front, so we call it the frunk. This is absolutely awesome to be able to just, go shopping, throw some stuff inside of there. But the only thing that's kind of limiting about this is the fact that it's not automatic. So it is automatic in the sense that you can pop it open with your remote, but if you have to close it, you have to physically go down and close it. If it worked like a regular trunk does, like if I pop my trunk open, you guys will see it pop up and then I can just close it whenever I want by just doing the same double tap. And it'd just be really cool to be able to do the same thing with the front. But hopefully like future cars can have this feature, because it would just be nice to be able to pop it open and then close it without having to physically do it. Because I've heard that some people kind of push in a little bit too hard on the front and kind of leave a dent. That isn't really cool. There's like special ways that you have to close it if you want to avoid that kind of thing. So it'd be nice to have it just be automatic, just like the trunk. That's my only complaint. First world problem, yes, I know. This guy's complaining about his frunk, but it'd be cool to implement in future models. But all right, enough about the frunk. I want to talk about some of the things that I can't believe are missing on the inside of the car. Okay guys, so I don't know about you, but for me, listening to music is a pretty big deal when I'm in the car. And so it's just a little weird to me that when you have your Bluetooth connection with your phone and your Tesla, you don't have access to the bar that shows you just at what point in the song you are in. So like on my phone, you can see here, we're at 14 seconds out of 309. You don't have access to that here. You also can't skip around inside of the song so that you can't pick the favorite part that you might love to listen to. And it's even more bizarre because if you go to the newly added Spotify, you kind of have that functionality here. Teslas are able to do it, just not through Bluetooth, which is just really weird. Now, in terms of Bluetooth, there is one more feature that thankfully Tesla has recently, and I mean just maybe a few weeks ago, rectified, and that's being able to have text message integration. But the feature does have a bit of a drawback. If you ask the Tesla to read the message, it's just gonna read it aloud and you can't stop it from reading it. You can't even control the volume to make it stop or go down. It's like a separate function. So, hey Jay, you wanna send me that text message you sent me earlier when we were testing? All right, so I got a little message from Jay here. So now the Tesla allows you to read the message or view message.
Giant, he says, hey Jud, what's up?
So boom, I'm able to hear the message, and that's all good. I can even reply to it. That's great. But we tried this out with a very annoying text message. Jay, now send that one, my man.
Okay, sent.
All right, so let's view this message.
Giant, he says, hey, 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 hey.
Now, you hear something annoying like this, you're like, let me turn the volume down. Volume does nothing. If you have your music playing, that's what the volume's gonna control. Absolutely no way to stop it. It's just really annoying. And here's why that's a problem. If it's a private message that you weren't expecting to be private, and you have someone in the car with you and you decide, oh, what's this message? You've got no control in being able to stop it from talking or reading the message aloud, and it's no way to control the volume. So hopefully that is something Tesla fixes in the future, because it could be really annoying or really embarrassing. Thanks, Jay. At least it handles dictation pretty well. So you can just speak to it and reply and send the message. That's kind of cool. Now, another feature that's missing on the Model S that I have at least is blind spot assist in the mirrors. Now, Tesla did address this by making a blind spot assist with the little screen that you have right here in the center. Now it'll beep when someone's on your left or right when you're trying to make a turn. So you'll see that kind of stuff, but nothing beats having it in the actual mirror, because honestly, I'm not looking in the center of this display when I'm trying to make a turn. And I'm guessing the idea is to have it kind of show up in your peripheral vision. When you're looking in your mirrors, you can kind of see that there's like red going on in the middle of the screen. I'm not a fan of that. I do hope Tesla in future models makes mirrors that have that little light that shows you someone's on your sides when you're trying to make that turn. Ari's car has it, which is like a 2016 Lexus, and you just kind of expect that in a car like this. So hopefully future Tesla models will have that. But there's something else that I really want to talk about when it comes to those blind spots. So if you're in a parking lot like what we're rolling into right now, if you're reversing, there's something missing that would just make life a little bit easier. So when you're in your parking spot, you're in your car, you're ready to back out. Of course, when you put the car in reverse, your camera pops up, so you expect that. But what would be awesome is to have some kind of indicator that someone is coming down. So this car, when you're backing out, and if someone tries to go past you, or maybe a pedestrian goes by, it's not gonna give any kind of indication that someone or something is coming behind you. So check this out, guys. You see this car coming right here? If I'm reversing, silent. You're not gonna hear a thing. And that kind of sucks. Now, I know these Teslas have the technology for that. There's sensors all over this car. It's what you would expect, but you don't have it here. And while we're on the topic of, reversing and using the cameras or being in a parking spot, it would have been really cool to have like that 360 top-down view of the car when you're trying to park. So here we do, of course, get the camera that pops up in the back, but there are a lot of cars out there that can show you your entire surroundings, so that you can know if you're getting too close to another car or if you're perfectly aligned in the spot. And actually, there are so many cameras here that would have been awesome to be able to tap into while you're using the dashboard over here, but you just can't. It would have been cool to have the access to the front camera, so if I'm parking and I want to inch up, I know exactly how close I am to something, or if I want to see something on the left. It'd just be really cool to have access to those, but you don't, even though this car has pretty much all the equipment to do it. So hopefully that's something that we can, get in the future. I'd love to be able to just like go on the screen here and then swipe over to another camera angle or something. It'd just be really cool. Or there's so much space down here, it'd be cool to be able to even do it by tapping different icons. While there's somebody who just parked next to me, I do have those sensors telling me, hey, something is next to you down here. So I can kind of see what's going on, but nothing beats actual visuals letting you know so that you can, make a better judgment while parking. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about isn't really a big deal, but it's still pretty surprising that Tesla doesn't have this feature. Now, something that the Tesla has that I'm a huge fan of are the ambient lights. Now, they're pretty subtle, I'm not gonna lie. So you have one over here, you've got it in the back seats as well. So they're on every door. So that looks awesome, but it would have been really cool to be able to, customize it. Because I know Mercedes is able to do that. You're able to pick the color of the ambient light. That could just be the RGB loving freak that I am. So maybe that's why I want that. But I'm pretty sure anybody would love to have that feature built into the car. But that's it. I can't complain too much. This thing is an awesome car. So of course, there are things that I would really, really like, and some nice to haves. But what do you guys think? If you're a Tesla owner and there's just one feature that has you scratching your head, like why doesn't my car have this when lots of other cars do? Let me know with a comment down below. Hopefully Tesla's watching. Maybe if a lot of people agree with your comment, they'll like it down below and Tesla will see that. So let's get the community talking, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully this helped to anyone buying a Tesla, helps you know what this thing has as a limitation. But till next one, guys, it's your average consumer. Peace.